feel now?
I can't move.
Have you ever been hypnotized?
No.
Higher. You are floating into space. Wherever you want to go, stop. Deeper and deeper in sleep.
Allow me to introduce our American visitors. I must ask you to forgive their somewhat lackadaisical manners, but I have conditioned them, or brainwashed them, which I understand is the new American word. I am sure you've all heard the old wives' tale, but no hypnotized subject may be forced to do that which is repellent to his moral nature, whatever that may be. Nonsense, of course. Now then, Raymond, take this scarf and strangle Ed Mavoli to death.
Yes, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am.
Now focus on its center. And let your eyelids fall. Your eyes are getting heavier.
Daddy!
No?
What are you doing?
No, what?
Let him go!
Hey.
What? Wait.
No, don't touch him.
What?
Don't touch anything. He's still under.
Daddy, keep him here!
Amidst the countless misrepresented portrayals of hypnosis and hypnotherapy in films, it's hardly surprising that a plethora of persistent myths have taken root and continue to spread to this day. But how many of them are actually true? These misconceptions have misled the public, hindering them from fully grasping the real truth behind hypnosis. Today, I'm delving deep into this profoundly important and personal topic to uncover if there is any merit to it. We'll closely examine all the details separating fact from fiction. My goal is to provide you with a clear understanding of whether any of these myths hold any truth. Does God indeed condemn hypnosis? The Bible for Christians and Jews and the Quran for Muslims does not address or condemn hypnosis. Some people will bring up religious texts commanding self-control to argue against the use of hypnosis and infer from those texts that you must be giving up your self-control and transferring it to the hypnotherapist if you allow yourself to be hypnotized by them, thus making hypnosis a violation of the command to be self-controlled. This is not true. When you are under hypnosis, you are entirely aware of what's going on around you, and you are still able to make free will choices. You don't become the puppet of the hypnotherapist. We cover this myth in episode 1 of Hypnosis Mythbusters. While under hypnosis, you can stop the process at any time, get up, and leave the place you were hypnotized in. You are not in a state of unconsciousness, paralysis, or mind control, and you won't do anything that goes against your values or beliefs unless that's what you freely choose to do. Dr. David Spiegel, Associate Chair of Psychiatry, Stanford University's School of Medicine, on The Jane Pauley Show stated, "Hypnosis is not mind control. It's a naturally occurring state of concentration. It's actually a means of enhancing your control over both your mind and your body." Also, Michael R. Nash, Associate Professor of Psychology at the University of Tennessee, wrote in Scientific American, Subjects do not behave as passive automatons, but instead are active problem solvers who incorporate their moral and cultural ideas into their behavior while remaining exquisitely responsive to the expectations expressed by the experimenter. And the American Psychological Association says, contrary to some depictions of hypnosis in books, movies, or television, people who have been hypnotized do not lose control over their behavior. Some will even put forth the argument that you open yourself up to spiritual or demonic suggestion and oppression by being hypnotized. This is also not true. Under the medical definition of hypnosis by Psychology Today, hypnosis is a mental state of highly focused concentration, diminished peripheral awareness, and heightened suggestibility. The person at a hypnotherapy session is not any more susceptible to demonic activity than, say, someone who is daydreaming or becoming drowsy before bed, since those two are naturally occurring states of hypnosis. The only difference is that in a hypnotherapy session, the state is intentionally induced by the hypnotherapist and not the individual themselves. The use of black magic during hypnosis has no more an effect than it being used on you out of hypnosis. If a practitioner of hypnosis uses black magic or any kind of sorcery, the session is no longer a hypnotherapy session, but becomes an occult ritual. That is not the medical practice of hypnotherapy, and one should stay far clear of individuals who add witchcraft into their practice of hypnosis. The Hypnosis Motivation Institute states on their website, hypnosis is a natural state that has been studied scientifically. Hypnotherapists are not psychics or palm readers with special powers. Hypnotherapy is based on many years of clinical research by famous psychologists such as Dr. Sigmund Freud and Dr. Carl Jung, and more recently by Dr. Milton Erickson and Dr. John Kappas. Some will also try to condemn hypnotherapy by pointing to religious texts which condemn occultism, witchcraft, and sorcery, thereby assuming that the practice is a form of occultism or witchcraft. We also cover this myth in Hypnosis Mythbusters Episode 2. To begin, hypnosis can of course be used in the occult, like many other innocent practices can, such as burning candles or incense, as well as prayer and singing. All these things are innocent practices in and of themselves, but are open to being twisted into evil practices by the occult. In the same way, hypnosis in and of itself is not rooted in the occult or witchcraft, since, as we discussed previously, it is a naturally occurring state of mind that we all experience throughout the day. Have you ever daydreamed or got lost in a book or a movie? Well, that is a state of hypnosis. Therefore, hypnosis is a tool that can help or a tool that can harm, much like a knife can be used to prepare delicious food with, or it can be used to hurt someone. So yes, even hypnosis can be used in ways that would be condemned by God. However, God, because He invented the human mind, also invented the natural state of hypnosis that occurs in it every day. God never specifically forbids us from intentionally inducing a state of hypnosis on ourselves or others. Still, what's more, some people will compare hypnotherapists to Satan, claiming that both try to modify your behavior through suggestion. Firstly, God and His evangelists also try to modify our behavior through promotion of upright moral commands. So why don't these individuals who claim hypnotherapists are like Satan see a connection to God at this point? Beyond that, hypnotherapy is a practice which is intended to help the client give up vices which Satan would not want them to give up, such as anger, pride, drugs, alcoholism, smoking, bad habits, and other addictions. So, needless to say, the comparison between hypnotherapists and Satan is misleading. Now, it's important to work with the trained and certified hypnotherapist who will be mindful of your religious beliefs and can carefully craft your suggestions so that it would not go against them. They can help guide you through the process and ensure your safety and comfort throughout the session. So, if you are struggling with any particular vices like the ones I mentioned in this video, or are curious about how hypnotherapy can help in other ways not mentioned here, please remember, hypnosis is not something God forbids, and it's not something that takes away your self-control. It actually helps you gain control, and it's a safe and effective tool that can help you achieve your goals and improve your overall well-being. Thanks for watching, and remember, don't believe everything you hear about hypnotherapy. Give it a try and see the benefits for yourself. Please feel free to contact me for a free consultation at www.lucyhypnotherapy.com.